Some call it a blessing and some call it a curse. Whichever way you see this, being the oldest child or the first child has ups and downs, and I believe you want to know how to survive these ups and downs. Coming up right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, if you're the first child or the oldest child in your family, this video is for you. Now, I know how you feel. I know all the ups and downs that comes with being the first child. I know how stressful it is for you right now. Being the first child, you automatically, both the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother, the uncle, the auntie, the relative, as long as your parents are not around, you're filling in this voice because you're the oldest child. Now, there are so many things expected of you. You need to understand that this is not a day's job. This job of being the first child is so stressful that it could make you go crazy. That's why most people see it as a blessing and most people see it as a curse. If you should go about asking the first child or the oldest child if they would want to be the last born or the second born or the third born, they will gladly take that position because there is so much weight on the first child in the family because this is not easy. It gets to a point that you don't even know what to do. It gets to a point that you're so fed up of being in that position of the first child because all the whole stress is being placed upon you. So please, if you're confused about whether it's a blessing or a curse, just hang on tight, okay? Because I have some tips for you on how to survive being the first child. Now let's dive right into it. Number one, too much expectation. You are being expected to do so many things as long as you're the first child of the family. Now imagine yourself being the first child of the family. If you understand very well, you understand that the first child are always being expected to succeed in the family. Now they don't care what you do, they don't care how you do it. All they know is that you need to succeed as the first child, whether you're a boy or you're a girl. Now imagine you having 7 siblings and you're the first child of the family. Now you see how your siblings depend on you. They will always call you for things, they will always call you for advice, they will always call you for financial advice or financial help. They will always try to feel your presence whenever the mom and dad is not around because you're the first child, you're the oldest child. There's so many things that are on you that you might not even know about because you already have a lot bothering you as the first child. And most times parents do not even make it easier for the first child because once they put so much expectation on you, you might fail or you might succeed. But imagine when you fail and the second born or the third born or even the last born is succeeding in the family. Now you see how your parents' love divert to the last born or to the first born. Whichever way, whoever is succeeding at that particular time would gain the love of the parents because the expectation that is laid on you as the first child is not working. Now, the last born, the third born, the fourth born is giving them the signs that they need. So I'm here to tell most parents, please change your ways because you expect so much of your first son or your first daughter that they go astray. They try so much or they try so hard to please you in order for you to understand that, look, they are doing very well in the family as the first child. Now, the too much expectations is making them go crazy because they enter depression, they go into depression because of this. You expect so much from them, everybody expects so much from them, even the siblings, even you as parents, you expect so much from them that they don't know how to go about it and most times they go into depression. And you know how bad it is when someone goes into depression. They might not tell you, they might be having it inside their mind that, man, like, how am I going to do this? Look at my age and I've not even made any attempt on helping my family or doing things and I'm the first child. Now that makes them go into depression without even telling you, it makes them go crazy. So please parents, try as much as possible to make your first children understand that there is no pressure at all on them. They should take life easy, step by step. Now number 2, be there when needed. As long as you're the first child, you need to be there when needed because man, like your siblings will always need you. When in trouble, when in financial problem, or when in dispute, you always need to be there for them because you're the first child. They are always looking up to you. Now imagine yourself not always being there if they need your help for something and they don't reach you, they call your number, they don't get you. If they try to get an advice on choosing a school or choosing a career, you're not always there for them. It makes them go astray, and you're the first child of the family. Remember, anything that goes wrong in your family and they look for your mom or your dad, they're not around, the first person that they will ask is the first child, whether you're a boy or a girl, because you need to arrange your family. You need to balance the equation. You need to put things in order as the first child, because without your mom and dad, you're automatically the mom and dad, the uncle, the auntie, and the relative. That is who you are in your family as the first child. So you need to be there for your siblings, you need to be there for your parents, you need to be there at any given time as soon as possible. Now you're the first child, you're not the one that gave yourself this position. God gave you this position for a reason. So please have that at the back of your mind, that you being in this position is a blessing and not a curse. I know most people say it as a curse, but please have it at the back of your mind that it's a blessing. So many things are revolving around this position of the first child in the family, and it's not easy. I know it's easier said than done, but try to understand that this position is given to you by God for a reason. So try to be there for your siblings, try to be there for your parents, because the mantle of leadership is with you. Now, however you act or however you do your life will affect your family, especially your siblings, the ones that are coming up, the ones that are behind you. So you need to lead the way. You need to always be there for them whenever they need you. Even when they don't need you, try to be there for them, because you're the first child. And may I remind you that this is a position that so many people are looking for. So many of the last born, the third born want to be the first child, and vice versa. So many of the first born are trying to be the last born and the third child and the fourth child. So this position is given to you by God. So try to understand this position and work in accordance. Now, number 3, responsibility. This position that you have in your family requires a lot of responsibilities. You need to be responsible to handle this position in the right way. I know out there are so many first child or the oldest child are not responsible, but that's not just the case, because you need to be responsible. Everybody is looking up to you. Now imagine yourself not being responsible. You're a drunkard, you're a drug addict, you're a miserable child. Now how would your siblings feel about this? How would they perceive these actions that you portray for them? Because your steps matters. Now what you do will determine how your siblings will react. If you're a good person, if you're showing them the right way, they will act the right way. If you're showing them the wrong way, they will act the wrong way. Now remember, when you're not responsible, your siblings will disrespect you. They will find a way to disrespect you because you're not responsible. You're not showing them the right way. You are being miserable. You are a drunkard, you're a drug addict, you don't care about anybody, you're not even responsible as the first child. This position is a position that you need to value, because, man, you are the first child of the family. This is a leadership role. So you need to lead by an example, by being responsible. First, by being responsible. Now, number 4, be the pillar of the family. What did I say? Be the pillar of the family. When the family is going down, bring them up. When the family is low, bring them up. When the family is finding it difficult to survive, make them understand that they need to have hope. They need to be positive and not negative. Make sure that everything is placed in order. Make sure that you have the ability to command action and not to misuse the opportunity given to you as the first child. Now, being the first child or the oldest child of the family, you need to be ready both emotionally, physically, and spiritually, because this is a position that you need to adore. Don't be the kind of first child or the oldest child that brings down the family. When the family is going down, you go down with them. When the family is in shambles, you go in shambles with them. Be the kind of first son that rises the family. Be the kind of first son that is always there. Try to make them understand that there is nothing wrong. As long as you are there, there is nothing wrong. Let them have hope in you. Whenever they see you around, there is hope. Whenever you speak, there is peace. Whenever you act, there is victory. All these things revolves around you being the pillar of your family. Don't be the downfall of your family. Now, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for staying this far with me. And please do not forget to comment if you're the first child or the oldest child of your family. Try to comment on how you're surviving this position. And if you would like to be the last born or the third child or the fourth child of your family, if you don't like this position, if it's a blessing or if it's a curse, please try to comment on the comment section below. Thank you once again. See you in the next video section. Bye for now.